Yeah. Some rhymes sound clever. Some sound impressive. And then there are the ones that make people stop the track, rewind it, and ask, how did he even think of that? This is for those moments. Let's go. A notebook open in the middle of the night, searching for a phrase that sounds exactly right. Not just any rhyme, not the usual kind, but connections most people would never find. Words start moving like pieces on a board, every syllable carefully explored, turning language into something new, seeing possibilities hidden from view. Most people hear a sentence and move on, but some minds analyze until the dawn, breaking every sound into smaller parts, treating vocabulary like an art. One word becomes 10, 10 become 20. Suddenly possibilities become plenty. Patterns emerge where none appeared before, opening up a completely different door. The challenge grows with every page, pushing creativity to a higher stage, because ordinary isn't the goal anymore. The mission is discovering what's unexplored. Fans hear the result and react in surprise, trying to understand what hides inside the layers beneath every carefully placed line, built through patience, effort, and time. Impossible rhymes, impossible schemes, the kind that sound larger than dreams. One line becomes another maze, leading listeners through a lyrical phase. Impossible rhymes, impossible flow, making people pause just to know, how did those sounds connect so clean? That's the magic behind the scenes. Some hear music, others hear architecture, building structures with unusual texture, stacking syllables one upon another, creating connections unlike any other. A phrase from one place, a sound from another. Suddenly they fit together like brothers, not because they obviously belong, but because the creator made them strong. That's what separates skill from chance, so willingness to advance past comfortable territory and explore what language can become even more. Every rhyme creates a challenge, every challenge creates growth, every difficult obstacle strengthens both the writer and the craft itself, adding new tools to the shelf. The audience often misses the work, the countless hours hidden beneath the surface. They hear a finished performance and cheer without realizing how much effort lives here. Because mastery rarely arrives overnight, it's built through repetition and insight. Thousands of attempts behind one success, creating the illusion of effortlessness. Impossible rhymes, impossible schemes, the kind that sound larger than dreams. One line becomes another maze, leading listeners through a lyrical phase. Impossible rhymes, impossible flow, making people pause just to know, how did those sounds connect so clean? That's the magic behind the scenes. Imagine seeing language differently, not simply as communication, but as possibility. Every sound becomes a puzzle piece, every sentence a chance to increase the complexity of what's being built. Without letting momentum tilt, the greatest moments surprise the ear, making impossible connections appear, like finding hidden roads inside a map nobody expected to overlap. Listeners replay the same section twice and 3 times and 4, trying to understand what they missed before. And each replay reveals something new, another layer coming into view. A reminder that craftsmanship runs deep when creators refuse to settle cheap. The best examples don't just sound fast, they leave an impact that lasts, because technical ability serves a purpose rather than existing on the surface. The goal isn't simply to amaze, but to create memorable phrases, the kind people remember years later, long after trends become outdated. Words become patterns, patterns become structures, structures become art, and art becomes legacy. The craziest rhymes aren't always the quickest, sometimes are simply the slickest. Unexpected combinations perfectly placed, creating moments impossible to replace. They challenge what people think they know about how language should normally flow, expanding the limits of what's considered possible, making creativity unstoppable. Future writers hear these examples and start exploring their own samples, learning that innovation begins when curiosity truly wins. Every generation discovers new ways to build upon what came before their days, continuing the cycle of invention, driven by imagination and intention. Because language never stops evolving, new challenges always revolving, new opportunities waiting ahead for creative minds to be led. And somewhere tonight, another dreamer writes under under the glow of city lights, searching for that next impossible rhyme that might inspire people across time. Let's go.